favorite things to do is to celebrate the seasons and holidays, and I'm trying to find ways to implement that more into my everyday life in a very natural way. So today we are going to be making a fruit board for spring. I have fruit that I need to use, and we're also going to be meal planning together as well as preparing for a really fun upcoming video. We are sick, so if I sound a little off or I look a little off, that's because I am.
By you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. I can't believe you love me.
Miss Ma'am over here wants apples, so we're gonna start with an apple.
I can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends.
Alright, so now I like my apples thin. I just feel like it's easier to eat. I think it's more fun to eat like that.
You know I'm here to stay every single day.
One of the things that I get tempted to do in situations like this, especially when I'm sharing with you guys, is to try to make everything look perfect. And honestly, that just takes a lot of time. And as much as I like beautiful things, I also believe that beautiful things do not have to be perfectly presentable at all times. The function of this is to bring joy, a celebration of the season. We're not going to get overwhelmed with cutting things a certain way or making it perfect. You're just going to enjoy it.
On a rainy day, you are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free, as long as you're here with me.
From lemons and oranges or even apple stuff, I am going to be making in my next video a spring simmer pot. I'm actually so excited about it. It's going to be smelling so good in here. I feel like I don't think of simmer pots for spring as much. And I had leftover lemons and oranges, and I was saving the rinds. I didn't end up doing it in enough time. I got sick. And I also got some mint from the store, and I was like, how good would mint smell in a summer pot? This is so cute. I love to use Pinterest for inspiration when meal planning. Even if I don't use that exact recipe, sometimes it spurs another idea. For example, say I'm doing like lemon baked chicken, and then I'm like, actually I'd rather make lemon chicken soup or something like that. And so it just helps me get into the mindset of planning. I just saw a recipe right here that popped up. The picture's so pretty. It has lemons in it. I was like, we're sick. Why not do like a lemon chicken soup just like in the picture? And it'll be more springified with the lemon, in my opinion. So we're going to do a lemon chicken soup. So I saw this crispy Irish beef and Guinness hand pies that I saved on my board for March. And I'm thinking that maybe I should do like a pot pie kind of version. So instead of making individual hand pies, which will be a little more time consuming, like a chicken pot pie, but instead a beef pot pie. And then I can use up some potatoes we have, and it'll be very spring and Irish inspired. I'm gonna go ahead and put the order in now so I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the day. And then groceries will be ordered and coming tomorrow. As none of us are feeling good, I decided let's go ahead and make some midday tea. We're just gonna add our lemons from our board earlier and have a little citrusy spring tea. God bless you. Let's make something warm for ourselves. And then we're gonna move on to a little DIY together. My favorite way to have tea is to do tea and honey. That is my favorite. And then every once in a while, depending on the type of tea, like if it's very herby, I like honey with it. If it's something like a butterfly pea flower tea, that I like cream with. Y'all don't look at my coffee pot. It'd be cool to get a tea kettle, like a cute tea kettle that I can like leave on the stove. But for now, I just cleaned out my coffee from this morning and I'm just gonna use this as my kettle to heat up the water. While tea is brewing, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna be doing today. I have a spring collab coming up with a friend where I'm going to be decorating for spring, of course. And so I have these vases, jars, vases. This is a maple syrup jar, and I have multiple of them because they are glass. So I thought, how fun would it be to do something creative and instead of using like a normal vase, mix in something like that? I don't know, we'll see. I saved them for Christmas originally, and then I wasn't well enough to film anything. We'll see what happens, but I plan on getting those out today. I don't know if I'm going to clean them all today, but I want to at least take an inventory of them. I'm going to be gathering some of the supplies or things I'm using for decorating outside of the vases. I'm planning on not spending any money outside of like the fruit and stuff that I bought. I want to make it like a no spend decorate. So I'm going to challenge myself to that. I'm excited, and then I'm going to be painting something for that spring decor video, which I'm hoping will go on our fireplace. I know there are some tea connoisseurs out there who feel very strongly about the way tea is made. So I'm not a tea hater, you do it how you want. But something I like to do is to add my honey when it's really, really hot so that it kind of dissolves it from the heat from the get-go. I just move the bag aside, although it probably makes more sense to do it after the water's in, but this is how I like to do it. And I do like a lot of honey. For health purposes right now, I need a lot of honey. Sometimes when I'm on camera, it's like I forget how to do normal things. I don't know if it's just like my brain is trying to like multitask. It just cracks me up how sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? Alright friends, I have tasted the tea already and I'll take a sip with you. It's very comforting and the sunshine is shining right now. It's a beautiful day outside. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this painting for the fireplace that I'm going to use for the spring decorate with me. I'm going to give you guys a little hint of the vibe that we are going for the spring decorate. I feel like when I decorate, I'm constantly changing. I might have a bunch of stuff all together and it might shift as I'm editing things out, or I might have an original plan, which I did, and after thinking it over, I don't think I want to use those little jars. I'm going to save them for another time, maybe like a summer project, but I think there's going to be enough with what I have going on. I think I'm going to use this vase. I love pieces like this that you can reuse for different seasons, and you could literally use this for every season, but this is also going to be in use, I believe. The canvas that I'm going to be using, I'm trying not to make it clear. This is the canvas I'm going to be using for the fireplace. Yeah, so I might layer it with the mirror. It might be all by itself. I might do another little art piece next to it, such as something in this size, like this size. I'm trying not to let it glare for y'all, but I need to do my my March coloring sheet as well. Something this size layered in with this size could be fun. We'll see what we do. Somewhere in here, in this area. We'll see. Maybe my husband will join me if he's up for it today. I have to also look and see what paints we have. Based off that will kind of determine the color palette too. Honestly, I think we're good. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all, but we're just gonna experiment. My paint brushes. I'm going to get all the paints out. I'm excited. I'm going to turn on some music. Let's see. I'll play you a little section. The vibes. Ready? Oh, okay. You guys some nice music that you can listen to. But just keep in mind we're going with these vibes right here. It's going to be nice and cozy. We have our tea, and there's a fly in the house. We have our tea. And I have someone who's going to come paint with me. So I think I'm going to put mine here. Ooh! Nice! This is going to be fun! Hopefully the paintings turn out. Unbleached titanium. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed being creative with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye, guys.
I was a girl with dreams so wide.